The top 5 proteins for over 60 to reduce creatinine quickly. If you are over 60, your kidneys may already be losing strength, often without a single symptom. A slow pulse, a swollen ankle, or unexplained fatigue might be early clues. High creatinine is not just a number. It is a warning that your body is drowning in its own waste. But the solution may already be on your plate. In the next few seconds, you will learn about 5 kidney-protecting proteins proven to lower creatinine and protect your organs before small problems turn into dialysis-level danger. Let's start with egg whites. Egg whites are one of the best proteins for over 60s, almost pure protein with very little phosphorus and fat. For someone over 60, this balance means nourishment without burden. The body uses the protein from egg whites to repair muscles, support strength, and protect bone mass, all while keeping the blood cleaner. This helps reduce the need for the kidneys to filter out extra minerals and toxins. A single serving, around 3 or 4 egg whites, can provide enough high-quality protein for one meal without producing excess waste. That is why so many clinical dietitians suggest them for people who need strong nutrition but cannot risk extra strain on their kidneys. The beauty of egg whites lies not just in their purity, but in their digestibility. Seniors often face slower digestion or discomfort after eating heavy foods. Egg whites glide smoothly through the digestive process, allowing nutrients to be absorbed efficiently. This easy absorption reduces bloating, heaviness, and fatigue that often follow larger meat-based meals. They also work beautifully in soft, hydrating dishes, making them ideal for older adults who have difficulty chewing or swallowing tougher foods. When cooked gently, egg whites remain tender, fluffy, and satisfying without adding stress to the body. Another reason egg whites are a top choice is their low phosphorus content. Many protein foods, such as meats, cheese, and processed seafood, contain phosphorus, which can quietly build up in the blood when kidney function drops. This mineral can harden blood vessels and weaken bones over time. Egg whites provide the needed protein without that extra load. For someone whose kidney numbers are climbing, this one change can make a noticeable difference. Over time, the body shows less swelling, lighter digestion, and improved overall comfort. Sodium is another concern for people with kidney issues, and egg whites naturally contain very little. However, the real problem often comes from what is added during cooking. Many recipes drown eggs in salty seasonings, sauces, or cheese. Doing so cancels out their natural benefits. The safest way is to flavor egg whites with herbs, black pepper, onion powder, or a squeeze of lemon rather than salt. These choices keep blood pressure stable and help the kidneys manage fluids more effectively. Every low-sodium choice protects kidney filters from excess pressure. The portion size for egg whites matters too. 3 to 4 large egg whites, or about half a cup of liquid egg whites, provide about 10 to 12 grams of clean protein. This amount fuels the muscles without overwhelming the kidneys. Seniors who eat smaller, balanced portions 2 or 3 times a day often find their energy steadier and their digestion calmer. It is also important to combine egg whites with the right sides, such as steamed vegetables, small servings of rice, or plain oatmeal. This combination keeps meals balanced while avoiding excess minerals that could raise creatinine further. Egg whites are also budget-friendly. In the United States, cartons of liquid egg whites are widely available and cost-effective. They store well in the fridge and cook quickly. For those who prefer cracking whole eggs, separating the yolks takes only seconds and helps cut back on fat and cholesterol while keeping all the benefits of the protein. Many store brands offer no salt-added options, making them even safer for kidney health. A simple ingredient list that reads only egg whites is the best sign you are buying clean fuel for your body. A delicious way to use egg whites is in a veggie scramble. Bell peppers, onions, or spinach can be added for color, fiber, and nutrients. Cook them lightly in a nonstick pan, then pour in the egg whites. Stir slowly until they form soft curds and finish with black pepper or fresh herbs. Another gentle option is adding them to morning oats. As the oats finish cooking, stir in the egg whites and let the heat blend them in. The texture becomes creamy, and the meal feels rich without adding extra fat or sugar. Sprinkle cinnamon on top for flavor and comfort. These small, practical meals not only taste good, but also keep creatinine levels stable by supporting the body rather than straining it. The journey to better kidney health continues, and the next source of protein offers a different kind of benefit. It is lean, ocean-based, and just as gentle on the body. Up next is white fish, the second powerhouse protein for reducing creatinine quickly. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're over 60 and working to naturally ease kidney problems, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. When the kidneys weaken, the body needs protein that supports rather than overloads. White fish delivers exactly that balance. Its protein is complete, but its phosphorus, fat, and sodium levels remain among the lowest in any meat or seafood. This combination helps older adults maintain muscle nutrition without burdening their kidneys to filter excess waste. Think of white fish as nutritious, strong, yet gentle. It builds up tissue, stabilizes energy, and leaves behind very little waste for the kidneys to process. One of the greatest advantages of white fish is its lightness. Many older adults find that red meats or processed proteins cause fatigue or stomach heaviness after meals. White fish digest more easily, leaving the body feeling calm rather than sluggish. This quick digestion also helps reduce water retention and bloating, two common problems among people with reduced kidney function. Eating this kind of protein allows the body to maintain nourishment without inflammation or stress, making it ideal for those who tire quickly after large meals. Another important quality lies in its mineral profile. White fish contains far less phosphorus than darker fish or processed seafood. For people with kidney challenges, this difference can protect blood vessels and bones from long-term harm. High phosphorus levels can make blood vessels stiff and bones fragile. But by choosing lean, low-phosphorus proteins like cod or tilapia, it is possible to lower that risk over time. Many seniors who switch from heavy meats to white fish report feeling lighter and more alert within a few weeks. Sodium can silently raise blood pressure and cause swelling. Luckily, plain white fish naturally contain very little of it. The real problem appears when it comes pre-marinated, breaded, or treated with preservatives. Those additives are often loaded with sodium compounds that force the kidneys to retain water. When shopping, always read the label carefully. Words like phosphate or sodium triphosphate are warning signs. Choosing unseasoned fish fillets, whether fresh or frozen, keeps the meal as pure and kidney-friendly as possible. Frozen fish is often a good budget choice in the United States, especially family-size packs that contain several fillets for a low cost. Once thawed, they cook within minutes and stay tender with minimal seasoning. Cooking methods can make or break the benefits of fish. Baking, steaming, or lightly pan-searing in olive oil spray are the best ways to preserve its health value. Avoid deep frying or heavy butter sauces, which add unnecessary fat and salt. A simple baked cod with lemon and pepper provides rich flavor without harm. Lemon not only enhances taste, but also helps reduce the metallic aftertaste some people experience with low-sodium meals. Fresh parsley or dried Italian herbs can add fragrance and depth without needing a grain of salt. A serving of about 3 to 4 ounces, roughly the size of a deck of cards, provides around 20 grams of high-quality protein. This amount is perfect for an older adult who wants to maintain muscle and stable energy through the day. Pairing white fish with gentle sides such as rice, cabbage slaw, or lightly steamed carrots keeps the entire meal low in minerals that raise creatinine levels. Adding a squeeze of lemon or a drizzle of olive oil brings out flavor while supporting heart health, which often declines alongside kidney function. Yet the story of better kidney care does not stop at fish. The next source of protein brings warmth, creaminess, and a surprisingly comforting texture that seniors love. It soothes digestion and adds calcium support at the same time. Up next is ricotta and cottage cheese, a protein duo that restores strength while keeping the kidneys at ease. Ricotta and cottage cheese both come from milk, yet they behave very differently from aged cheeses, offering a low creatinine protein choice for seniors. Their protein is softer, cleaner, and less mineral-rich, which reduces strain on the kidneys. They carry less sodium and phosphorus when chosen in their plain, no salt added form. This matters deeply because high sodium keeps water trapped in the body, which increases swelling and blood pressure. High phosphorus can damage blood vessels and bones. By choosing these soft cheeses, the body gets valuable protein and calcium without the harmful extras. It becomes nourishment that heals rather than exhausts. Many seniors struggle to meet their daily protein needs because their appetite fades with age. Meals feel too heavy, or chewing takes effort that feels draining. Ricotta and cottage cheese help overcome that barrier. They invite eating again by offering comfort and familiarity. A small half-cup serving provides around 12 grams of protein, enough to support muscle repair and help lower creatinine levels through improved metabolism. The texture is creamy, light, and satisfying, even for those with dental issues or dry mouth. Two problems that often make food less appealing. Eating should never feel like a chore, and this food helps restore that pleasure. The calcium content also adds an important benefit. As kidney function weakens, bone health often suffers because the balance between calcium and phosphorus shifts. Ricotta and cottage cheese offer calcium in a gentle form that helps maintain bone strength without overloading the kidneys. This balance reduces the risk of fractures, which become more common after age 60. Supporting the bones also supports mobility, keeping older adults active, which further helps blood circulation and kidney function. The stronger the body stays, the less pressure the kidneys experience. However, the power of these foods depends entirely on choosing the right version. The wrong one can undo the good. Always look for tubs labeled no salt added or low sodium. Avoid flavored versions, which often hide sugar, salt, and preservatives. Read the nutrition label closely. For someone monitoring kidney numbers, even a small difference in sodium can affect how the body retains fluid overnight. A clean label, short and simple label, ensures that the food nourishes rather than harms. This level of awareness turns grocery shopping into a form of self-care. Budget-conscious seniors can rely on store brands for these items. Most offer affordable, no salt added tubs that last several days when refrigerated. Buying larger containers often reduces the cost per serving, making it easier to include this protein in daily meals. These foods are not only affordable but also quick to prepare, saving energy and time. No cooking is required, only creativity in how they are used. This flexibility keeps meals enjoyable, preventing the monotony that makes many kidney-friendly diets hard to maintain. Their role in kidney recovery goes beyond taste. When protein intake remains consistent, the body maintains muscle, which helps naturally reduce creatinine levels. Muscles act like metabolic engines. If they shrink, the body releases more waste. If they stay strong, that waste stabilizes. Ricotta and cottage cheese help maintain that strength, especially for those who eat less meat or fish. They provide the body with a steady source of amino acids that help rebuild tissues and improve stamina for daily activities. Food has a way of rebuilding hope one meal at a time. As this quiet source of nourishment restores energy, the next protein adds something new, which is a plant-based strength that balances hormones and supports the kidneys in another way. The next stop on this journey of renewal is tofu. This protein brings the wisdom of plants to kidney care while keeping meals light, flavorful, and satisfying. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. As kidney function declines, the body becomes sensitive to even minor ingredients. Foods high in saturated fat or sodium make recovery harder. Tofu naturally avoids those traps. It contains no cholesterol, very little fat, and almost no sodium when purchased plain. This purity gives the kidneys a rest from filtering extra fats and salts. The protein it provides is complete, meaning it supplies all essential amino acids. Yet it does not flood the bloodstream with waste the way heavier meats sometimes do. This balance is what makes tofu one of the safest daily proteins for older adults who need strength without stress. The texture of tofu also brings comfort. It can be crisp on the outside or soft and silky inside, depending on how it is cooked. For seniors who may have difficulty chewing or digesting dense meats, Tofu offers variety without discomfort. It absorbs the flavors of herbs, garlic, or lemon, turning simple seasonings into deeply satisfying meals. Even those who once found tofu bland often fall in love with it when prepared the right way. It takes on the character of whatever it touches, blending flavor and nutrition in perfect harmony. Cooking tofu properly begins with a small ritual, pressing out the excess water. This step improves the texture and helps the tofu absorb seasoning more evenly. A few paper towels and gentle pressure for 15 minutes can transform it from soft to pleasantly firm. Once pressed, it can be sliced or cubed and seared in a non-stick pan until golden on each side. The result is slightly crisp and flavorful without needing butter or salt. Using olive oil spray, garlic powder, black pepper, or turmeric gives depth and color. The goal is to make food that feels good for the body and satisfying for the soul. Tofu has a lower phosphorus content than many meats, further helping protect the kidneys. Phosphorus control is vital for preventing bone weakness and blood vessel damage. At the same time, tofu provides valuable minerals such as magnesium and calcium in gentle, supportive amounts. These nutrients promote muscle relaxation, energy balance, and bone integrity. For older adults who feel cramps or muscle tightness at night, including tofu 2 or 3 times a week can help the body regain that calm, steady rhythm. One serving of tofu, about 3 to 4 ounces or roughly 1/4 of a block, contains around 10 grams of high-quality protein. This is the perfect size for a kidney-friendly meal. Combined with rice, steamed vegetables, or noodles, it creates a balanced dish that is easy to digest. What matters most is the sauce, or rather, what is not in it. Many bottled stir-fry sauces are high in sodium and preservatives, which cancel out tofu's benefits. Instead, a squeeze of lemon, a splash of vinegar, and a handful of fresh herbs add flavor safely. When cooked with bell peppers, onions, or spinach, tofu becomes colorful and nutrient-rich, turning a simple meal into something vibrant and healing. Another strength of tofu lies in its budget friendliness. It can be found fresh in the refrigerator aisle or in shelf-stable packs that last for months. Compared to many proteins, tofu costs less per serving, making it easier for seniors on fixed incomes to maintain a high-quality diet. A single block can stretch across several meals, saving both money and effort. It also cooks quickly, reducing time spent standing in the kitchen. For those managing fatigue or arthritis, this simplicity matters more than ever. Tofu also supports heart health, which is closely linked to kidney health. Its low saturated fat content helps maintain clear arteries and healthy circulation. As the blood flows more freely, the kidneys receive more oxygen and nutrients. This improved circulation can enhance overall energy levels, mental clarity, and even mood. Over time, the small decision to include tofu regularly can lead to steadier blood pressure and a more balanced metabolic rhythm. Every healthy habit builds on the last, and tofu marks another milestone in rebuilding strength through mindful eating. The journey continues with the next protein, one that dissolves easily, travels well, and supports recovery when larger meals feel like too much. Next, we have collagen peptides, a simple way to add protein that strengthens from within while keeping the kidneys calm. Collagen is a protein found naturally in the body, especially in skin, muscles, bones, and connective tissues. As the years pass, natural collagen production slows, leaving joints stiffer, muscles weaker, and skin thinner. When kidneys begin to struggle, the body also loses protein more quickly, leading to further muscle decline and rising creatinine levels. Supplementing with collagen peptides provides the body with readily available building blocks that repair tissue and preserve muscle mass without burdening the kidneys with waste. This gentle type of protein works quietly, helping seniors strengthen their bodies one sip at a time. Unlike meat or eggs, collagen peptides contain very little phosphorus or potassium. This makes them especially useful for people with kidney concerns who must avoid excess minerals. Because they are hydrolyzed, meaning broken down into smaller pieces, the body absorbs them almost instantly. There is no heaviness, no bloating, and no sense of fullness that stops you from eating your next meal. Each serving adds a clean layer of nourishment that supports recovery without taxing digestion. It is like helping the body refuel with the lightest touch possible. For older adults who struggle to meet protein goals, Collagen acts as a top-up rather than a replacement. A single scoop, about 10 to 20 grams, can be mixed into almost anything: warm coffee, tea, oatmeal, or soup. It dissolves fully, leaving no taste or texture. This flexibility means that even on days when appetite disappears, protein intake need not drop dangerously low. The body still receives what it needs to repair muscles and maintain steady energy levels. That steady protein intake is one of the most powerful ways to stabilize creatinine, because the body no longer breaks down its own muscle to survive. One of the quiet strengths of collagen peptides is how gentle they are on the stomach. Seniors often experience digestive discomfort or reflux from traditional protein shakes or dairy-based supplements. Collagen avoids that problem. It is light, easy to digest, and suitable even for those with sensitive stomachs. When mixed into warm liquids, it becomes almost invisible. Many people find that this simple daily habit helps them recover energy without even realizing they have made a change. Consistency is what turns this small addition into a major step toward healing. For kidney health, simplicity matters. The best collagen peptides are plain and unflavored, free from sweeteners, colors, or additives. Many flavored varieties contain hidden sodium or artificial ingredients that go against the goal of cleansing and healing. Always read the ingredient label. It should say only collagen peptides. The shorter the list, the safer it is for your kidneys. This same simplicity applies to cost. Instead of buying fancy brands with unnecessary flavors, focus on comparing prices per 10 grams of protein. A medium tub lasts weeks and delivers consistent nutrition without the burden of expensive supplements. Collagen also plays a quiet but important role in supporting joint mobility. Many older adults living with kidney disease experience stiffness or joint pain, especially when inflammation runs high. Collagen helps replenish the tissues that cushion joints, making movement more comfortable. As walking, stretching, and light exercise become easier, circulation improves. Better circulation means the kidneys receive more oxygen and nutrients, allowing them to function more effectively. This gentle chain reaction begins with something as small as adding a scoop of powder to morning coffee. A favorite way to use collagen is in warm oatmeal. As the oats finish cooking, a scoop of collagen can be stirred in until it disappears completely. Adding a few apple slices or a dash of cinnamon makes it comforting and filling without being heavy. Another option is to stir collagen into a bowl of low-sodium vegetable soup at lunch or dinner. It adds silent nutrition without changing the flavor. These are not just meal ideas. They are small ways to build consistency, which matters more than perfection in kidney care. Some seniors also use collagen as part of an evening routine. Adding it to a warm cup of tea or broth before bed can support overnight recovery. During sleep, the body repairs tissue and muscles, so providing these amino acids at night helps that process. Over weeks, this habit can lead to less stiffness in the morning, better energy, and a noticeable calm in digestion. The results are gradual but steady, exactly the kind of progress that sustainable health depends on. While collagen is powerful, it is not a complete protein. It lacks some amino acids the body needs for full repair. This is why it should never replace whole food proteins like egg whites, fish, or tofu. Instead, it complements them. Together, they create a balanced routine that supports muscle, bone, and kidney function from every angle. Think of collagen as a gentle layer of reinforcement that strengthens what the other proteins begin. What makes collagen truly special is how quietly it restores confidence. For seniors who have spent years fearing every meal, this small, easy choice breaks that cycle. It removes the fear of too much and replaces it with a feeling of control. With every cup of oatmeal or sip of coffee, nourishment becomes effortless again. The kidneys feel supported, the muscles stay active, and life starts to flow more easily. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.